Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 69 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play, set mode, no items, so yeah. So before we get on the train with Melee and Venom and head off to the new area, I just want to give one final warning and explanation on quite a few of the things that I've gotten done before again we get on the train. Because like I've said before, the moment you step on that train, you will not be able to come back to these areas, like Westgaren City, Terrajuma, Valor Shore, Valor Mountain, Kakuri Village, Eastgaren City, Sheridan, Akua, Golden Leaf Town, etc, etc. You will be locked out of those areas for a long while, and I just want to make sure that you all, whether you are a new player or a repeat player, I just want to make sure that you are well prepared before we head off to the new area, because the difficulty can definitely pick up if you are not prepared. Now of course there are a good amount of Pokemon once you go to the new area and whatnot, but like I brought up before, the moment that you step on the train, you're not able to come back here, and there are some Pokemon that are here that I don't believe you can capture within the new area. So like I said multiple times, I just want to make sure that you are well prepared, and I just want to go over everything that I've done so you guys can hear all of that good stuff. Now of course, if you don't want to listen, that's totally fine. Go to the comments section below. I'll probably have a timestamp called Train Bro Moment. Click on that, you'll be good to go, and that's when I'll be on the train. Okay, so the first thing that I want to go over is the PC. I cannot stress it enough. Please, whether you're playing it on the easiest mode or normal mode, or maybe you're doing a challenge run, whatever mode you're playing this game on, I cannot say it enough. Have a good variety of Pokemon in your PC. Now of course, you don't have to go crazy like I am, because, well, I have a lot of Pokemon that I've captured, and there's a decent chance that I'm probably not even going to use 60% of these Pokemon. The reason why I do it is because I guess the number one reason, I just want to have them just in case. There are going to be difficult moments going forward into the new area, and plus with the game being incomplete, who knows what V14, 15, and 16 is going to bring to the table. So I would rather have a good variety done and ready to go, instead of being very disorganized and having, I don't know, like mixed levels like 30s, 20s, 5, 60s. I'd rather have everything level 65 up to the level that it can be, have everything EV trained, and just have a good variety done and over with, so you don't have to worry about, you know, oh, I'm having a difficult moment with this gym, I gotta go around and capture that. It just makes it easier. Yes, it's more time consuming, but this is a game that will eat up time. It needs the time. I worded that wrong. You need to give it the time that it deserves, is the saying that I wanted to say, sorry. But yeah, again, you don't have to capture everything that I have. You can have different, you know, types of Pokemon if you want to. There are a multitude of ways on going about certain boss battles, gym battles, rival battles, etc, etc. And it's really cool, honestly, because I've gotten a few comments like, well, I did a Sun Team here, I would recommend you try Sun Team sometime. And I've had some others like, well, it's interesting because you seem to gravitate towards these kind of Pokemon and not towards certain others. Like I said, go about it in the way that you want to go about it, and yeah, but I just want to show what I have overall. But like I said, there are a multitude of ways that you can win, you know, different battles and whatnot, and honestly, it's a cool thing, it's a wonderful thing that there's not only one way to go about it. Okay, so I did try to organize it somewhat. It's not fully done yet, I'm still kind of in the works of it, but here's my more physical attacking box here. Next up is a little bit more of my special attackers here. Here's my more bulky offensive Pokemon. This guy's in the wrong box, but like I said, I'm still kind of working on organizing everything. Now of course, I'm not going to show every, well, that's something I'll get into next, but I'm not going to show like every you know, EV spread and whatnot that I got on these guys, because that would take forever. But I'll get into that in a moment. But just keep it simple: more physical, special, more defensive, especially defensive and bulky. Here's a sorry for the Discord notification there. Here's a random box here that I haven't organized yet. And then here's all the new Pokemon that I've captured on the last episode. So yeah, well, with the exception of these three. Sorry, I had to go pause Discord because, yeah. But anyways, back to this. So with these three here, this guy I captured on Valor Mountain. I think it's a rare encounter, maybe wrong. I kind of captured it because we have the crest for this guy, and it seems it does well on Sun teams. And like I brought up a few moments ago, I had a viewer bring it up how, you know, he enjoyed using Sun teams and he would like me to start using a Sun team as well. So why not? We might see Druddigon on that team at some given point. Boulder, I just captured it because it's shiny. That's pretty much it. I do love Gigalith, very cool Pokemon. Not too bad, honestly. I just never really used one before, but hey, you never know. Might actually use one. This guy I did fail to show on the last episode. I knew I forgot one that I wanted to get, so apologies for that. These two were just kind of like random. But this guy I kind of wanted to show, but I forgot to. In Crystalline Town, there's a lady, I think near the quiz home building thing. She wants an Alolan Sand Slash for this guy. Go to Valor Mountain, change it to the Cold Mood Field, run around. It's going to be more of a rare encounter if I'm not mistaken, but once you trade it, you get yourself an Alolan Vulpix, so yeah. But of course everything else I captured within the last episode, with the exception of the shiny starters, because like I brought it before, I was going to re-roll until I get the shiny, so yeah. Well, this guy I had to breed, this guy had to as well, and then I think Meganium I had to breed a bunch of eggs in order to get the shiny. Oh, and just a little heads up, if you are shiny hunting and you're kind of wondering, well, will the eggs turn like a different color? Yes, they do. The egg will be a different color than a normal one, and that'll signal that you have a shiny. Just a little heads up for any shiny hunters. Okay. I think that's pretty much it with the PC. But yeah, like I said before, please have a variety. It makes a difference. I promise it does, because I know that this game can get difficult, and it's something that I need to call myself out on. I know I've ranted, you know, quite a bit on the channel about how, you know, the game is definitely watered down quite a bit, and to be fair, it definitely has on quite a few battles, you know, up to this point, and I don't know if the game, once we get on the train, it still maintains that difficulty like the last few versions, or if they are a little bit watered down as well. Whatever the case may be is fine with me. It's a little bit disappointing because, like, I can't lie to myself, I kind of miss that difficult tone, but I don't want to like word it or come off in the wrong way that I'm trying to say, oh, this game's too easy and whatnot, because I got like a comment about it before, and I think I commented back to them, and if it sounds like I'm coming off in that kind of direction, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's too easy, it's not funny. I'm not trying to like say that. It's not like he said that either, but more so, I've just gotten some other comments like, well, I'm kind of new to the game, and I found it difficult, and I kind of feel bad because it's like, you know, once upon a time, I was a beginner. I played the game for the first time. Same with like Reborn. It kicked my butt because I just wasn't so used to a game with, you know, these field mechanics and, you know, just a different tone that it has versus a normal Pokemon game or other fan-made games. So I do want to apologize about that if I, you know, sounded like I'm coming off in like the wrong way about it being super easy. It's not. It's definitely more on the difficult level. It's just more so, I played this game so many times that I'm more so used to this chaotic mess that it's created, you know, but yeah. Overall, I just want to just say that I'm sorry about that, and I will try to be better on all of that. And it's another thing too that I cannot say enough. While there are some things, whether it's, you know, events or story stuff or difficulty stuff, while there's some things that I might not be a fan of, like I said multiple times, overall, love this game. It's my second favorite fan-made game of all time. And, you know, going to Jane and Zumi's live stream that they did recently for the fundraiser that Zumi was doing, I've come to realize and learn more and more, and it's something that I've forgotten about that I had to remind myself about. They cannot please everyone. They can't. There are going to be people, oh, it's too easy, oh, it's too difficult, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, no, do this, no, do that, and you know, it's just this back and forth thing that I feel like Jane in his mind is just like, you know what, I'm the driver man. It's my game. You can either stay along for the ride or get off, you know? And of course, I'm not trying to, like, when I go on, like, my rants, I like to give my opinions and my takes on certain things, whether I do or don't like it. I think it's fine to have some level of constructive criticism, because, like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I hate this. Jane, it's over. Deletes the game, you know? Like, it's nothing like that at all, but overall, enough of my dumb rants. You get the point. And like I said before, I really try to be, like, a helpful person. And if you have any level of difficulty, I'm more than happy to help you with the game for whatever it may be. Even I don't know all the answers, of course, but I don't know. I'm more than happy to help if you have some level of difficulty with whatever it may be. And I just didn't want it to come off in a more mean kind of way. I don't think I worded it mean, but if it sounded like that, I'm really not trying to, like, say that in a rude way. Maybe I'm just overthinking, because I do that a ton. But again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about all of that. But, right, I did farm a bunch of level candies. I did buy quite a bit of items as well. I did the money strat. We got good on money. EV training and all of that kind of stuff. Everything is EV trained. Everything's up to level 65. And, yeah, right, EV training. I think most know about it. East Gearin City, Gearin Lab, you need all the key cards. There's a lady behind the desk. You just go in there and just EV train your Pokemon if you wish to do so. I would highly recommend it, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Well, if you're doing a challenge run, you kind of need to, honestly. It's highly recommended, but if you're just playing the game casually on normal or story mode and you just want to use items and whatnot, nothing wrong with that at all. Use and go about the game how you wish to go or do so. I know in our normal playthrough, I play it without any, you know, difficulty or anything like that. It's on normal mode, and I didn't really care to do any EV training and stuff like that. To be fair, I did change that because it is something that I cannot stress enough as well. EV training truly does make all the difference. It really does. It will make things a lot easier. Since quite a few of your opponents have EV trained Pokemon, I would recommend it, but if you don't want to, you don't necessarily have to. It's just something that is recommended. And yeah. Alright. Karios, I bought all the crests with the Rift Essence from him. Got a bunch of berries here. Let's see. Oh, hold up. Hold up. I'm sorry. Not only the Alolan Vulpix. We gotta get the good rod. I forgot to do that on the last episode, and I forgot to pick it up. And that would have sucked if I did not get that. If you want the good rod, just go to... where was it again? No. Genobi. This guy. There you go. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else. EV training, PC Pokemon. Right, events and quests and stuff like that. If you have not done the Help Center request, please do it now if you have not. If you don't want to, whether you're doing the Renegade route or you just don't want to, again, your playthrough, go about it how you wish to do so. But I will say, it does, you know, go into some lore stuff. It does answer some questions. You get some cool items. You learn about certain characters, you gain some friendship points, and you unlock different events and scenes that will not be able to be seen and done if you do not do some of those help center requests. Well, all of them, so yeah. And well, I know there's the Aaron event. We did that such a long time ago. That if you didn't do that early within the game, that is very missable and far gone now. I think the one that you still can do is the April dance quest. Just go to Emma's cave, rock climb down, and do all of that good stuff. If you're more so curious on how it goes, I could just give you a link to my video, but that's one that it does start up some different things. If you do or don't do that, kinda. More so dialogue changes more than anything, but was there anything else? Over Pokemon, talked about the difficulty stuff, EV training, events and quest, got the good rod. No, I think that's pretty much it, honestly. If I'm forgetting something, then is what it is, and I guess it just sucks to be me. Alrighty, sorry for the pause there, we're back now. I decided to pause and stop the video around the 16-minute mark if I'm not mistaken. It was getting kind of late on Thursday, and I know I kind of needed some sleep, but yeah, we're back now, recording on Friday. I was kind of hoping to get that all situated and uploaded on Thursday, because again, I do want to try getting better at staying consistent with the channel, with uploads and all of that, but that's okay. It's just one day without an upload. We'll get it on Friday. But, right. I did think about it some more. There are a couple more things that I want to go over with you guys. There is a cutscene within Akua Town that I totally forgot about. You're just going to want to go to the Pokemart here. Now, I believe even if you go to the new area and if you get to a point that you're able to come on back here, I don't think this scene is missable. I think it pretty much always stays. But just on the off chance that I'm wrong on that, we'll still go over this one real quick. It's kind of similar with the Karen scene that you get at Wispy Ruins, where she's standing on top of the ruins. She kind of jumps down, talks to you, and then just kind of runs off. It's kind of like similar to that, except that one I'm almost certain is very, very missable. It's kind of odd though, with these two, you don't really get any friendship points. It's just a little goofy scene with the both of them pretty much. But anyways, oh, I'm gonna need this and this and this and this and this. Pretty much she says that over and over. Oh, Alon, how lovely to see you today. I'm assuming you also heard of the sale they're having today. There's no sale today though. Oh, of course there isn't a sale today. That's crazy. I guess I'll just put that back there. Sorry, it said put something back then. I think. Something of the sort. Just kidding, I need to buy that. Just here. Here's the money. Okay, thank you. Now you listen here, Alon, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Karina is really bad with her money. You're thinking, wow, I didn't expect Karina to be such a shopaholic. But what you really didn't expect was Karina's exceptional generosity. That's what you were thinking, right? I'm so generous that you should be that I should be hailed a saint. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Shouldn't you be happy? Whatever. I'm heading back home. See ya. Alrighty then. Cool, cool. I hope you had fun with your purchases. And I think that's pretty much it on that. Right, one final thing. No, technically two. The other final thing is the inconsistency side quest. If I'm not mistaken, oh, I gotta go up and around. That is a quest that I did look into. Now, I don't know everything that happens with the new version. There's so many new things that I'm going to experience and witness for myself for the first time. But that one I did see and look into because I was kind of curious on that side quest. I would recommend, if you haven't done many quests but you want to do a few of them, that's one of the ones that you probably will want to do, because it looks like there are some different scenes with them in the future. I don't want to get into spoilers because it's kind of really, heavy spoilers on where they up and appear, so if you haven't done that, I would recommend you do that one. Now, I kind of thought about going over all the quests that oh goodness, that I have done, just so maybe some of you guys are curious on what is done and what isn't done. I just feel like that would take a long while because there are a lot of quests that we've done. So I think what I'm gonna do is let me list everything on the quest guide that I have not done, and if it's something that I have not done, then the other ones that I don't name off of that list have been done. I brought it up before that I think within the Reborn Discord in the Rejuvenation channel, I forgot which channel it was, but one of them has like guides for like quest, Pokemon, karma points, etc, etc. Use that to your advantage if you wish to do so. So yeah, and of course, like I said before, if you are new to the game, I think it's more recommended to not really rely on those and experience the game for the first time on your own. However, this game, to be fair, it's very intimidating, it's very large, there are a lot of moving parts within this game, so yeah, use it if you want to, it's up to you. Okay, let me go grab that real quick. Alright, I'm back now. I decided to step out of there because the music can get pretty loud in there. Alrighty. So the quests that have not been done, and again, the ones that I have not done, of course, are not done, but everything that is not mentioned on that quest guide has been completed. So keep that in mind. Pretty much think of it as like the opposite. Alright, scrolling down here. Pictozumi, that is one that cannot be completed at this given point. You can start it, but it cannot be fully completed, and that's why I'm not doing it all in one go right now. Well, not all in one go. I feel like I worded that weird, but I can't finish it in one go, and that's how I want to go about it, so that's why it's not done yet. Zygarde quest, that's for collecting the Z cells. Not doing that until I pretty much can gather the majority of them or all of them, so not worrying about that one right now. Virtual badge, again, one you can start, similar to Pictozumi and the Z cells. You can start it, you just cannot fully complete it, and that's why I'm not doing it at this point. Kovir clan quest, we did battle some of the sisters already. We'll battle the final two once we get to those points that we're able to do so, but yeah, that one cannot be completed yet. Let's see here. Lost Souls, that one you can complete the first part of it by finding all 11 lost souls, more so the missing, or not missing children, that's a different quest, but the lost kids is what we'll call them, that you might have seen around the region and whatnot. Those are for the Lost Souls quest. I can do that right now. I just feel that it's better for me to do it all in one go and in one episode, so that's why I'm not doing that one right now. But you can, if you want, find all 11 kids, and then in the future when you go to the new area, you will be able to continue that side quest. But unfortunately, even though you continue it, you kind of have to go back to my man's house, but you can't go back there for a long while, so yeah, I'd rather just do that in one go when I'm able to. So that one is not done. Poliwag quest, you can do that now if you wish to do so. I'm not going to because I like doing this quest within another quest that requires the Poliwag, so I'm not going to worry about that one right now. Okay, now we're down with Terrajuma stuff here. Litwick quest, right, we We did do that. That's the battle with Nancy and the Rift Chandelier. I did technically do that quest. The way that you complete it, if I'm not mistaken, is, well, I think technically it is completed, but you can go back to get yourself a lit wick. But unfortunately, I don't have a cursed candle. I don't. I think within a new area there's a shop. Well, no, Grand Gym City kind of changed though. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find the cursed candle at some given point, but I think somewhere there, we might be able to get one of those, unless it changed. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, technically I'm not marking that one as completed until I get the lit wick, but if you already defeated, whatchamacallit, Rift Chandelier, you should be good to go. Okay. Narcissus Hauntings, yeah, that one is a very long and story-driven quest that cannot be completed at this given point. It'll be a long while before we can even do that, so we're not doing that one right now. Okay, so scrolling down through some of the Terrajuma stuff here. I think we're getting into West Giron City now. Right, Spectre Quest. That one cannot be started unless you get into Narcissus Haunting, so we're not doing that one right now, of course. And I think somebody brought up on one of the comments about Spectre, so we'll do that when we get there, but not right now. Let's see, Hidden Library 3, Ben Stolen Miltech. Okay, so this all gets into the new area, so yeah, that's pretty much it on all of that. So, let's see, quest, events, went over Eevee training, went over the Pokemon, and probably some other random stuff that I brought up. I think for the most part we're good to go. If you have most of that good to go, cool. If not, cool. If you just want to get on the train, whether you do or don't do that, totally fine. Your game file, do what you want to do. But, why am I getting a pop-up? Stop it. There we go. No. There we go. Sorry about that, had a random pop-up there. But okay. If you're good to go, cool. If not, cool. Okay. I guess we'll pause here, and we'll get going. Alrighty, now we are gonna get on the train here. Alon, everyone's already boarded, you ready to head out to Grand Dream City. It's pretty far from here, so it'd probably be best to take care of any last minute things you have going on. Let's go. Great, let's be on our way then. And I do apologize for the one, rant and ramble being much more longer than I wanted it to be, but it's like I brought it before. Not only do I want this to be a playthrough of me going through a lot of the new things that I haven't seen or experienced, I also want it to be a guide for new players that may be new to the game or may be a repeat player, or again, somebody that may have played it once, maybe a long time ago or recently, and was like, oh, it's difficult. There's so much going on with the story, the battles are tricky, but I kind of want to do a second game, You can use this as a guide. I don't expect people to watch the entirety of the video because my videos are very lengthy. I understand that, and I think I've got like a comment a long time ago from somebody that was like doing like rejuvenation videos and whatnot. I have no idea who they were, or no, sorry, I have no idea their name. I totally forgot, but I think I got a thing with them saying stuff like, well, you could definitely like cut down the videos, like they're very lengthy and you do better and whatnot. And while that may be true, I just don't like cutting out stuff, man. Like I like the more, longer and just me being dumb throughout the entire episode. I don't know, because like I feel like whenever you cut out stuff with more story-driven games like this, you kind of like leave out things that are kind of like important. And plus, at the same token, if I cut out like a lot of stuff, it's kind of like, well, how did it get there? Well, how did you do that? Well, I don't know. That's how I feel. I've always enjoyed watching and how do I want to word it? I like longer videos because like not only do I have to like sit down and just watch it all, I could just like do random things around the home, or maybe while I'm working, just start up a video, put on my, AirPods and just do work while listening to something, that's how I prefer it, and that's how I like that. So I guess if anyone was ever curious on that, that's kind of why I don't really like editing and whatnot too much. I know I have done it here and there, if I want to like take out something, but for the most part, not much is really edited or taken out or anything like that, and that's just how I prefer it. Whether it does or doesn't get a lot of views, fine by me. This whole channel thing is just a fun thing for me. But back on track though. Hopefully, if you want to skip around, find the info that you need, or have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm more than happy to help you. All aboard, we're off the Grand Dream City. We're in transit. Hope you enjoy your time aboard the Grand Dream Express. And always remember to chew your food. You'll choke if you don't. Chugga chugga choo choo. Pretty interesting saying there. Oh, the train looks different from before. I like it, honestly. And I like that little scene there because like it makes it feel a little bit more like a train. Kinda neat. Oh, that's cool. You get to see her in the corner area. April. Because, like, back then, I mean, you saw her on the train, but you didn't get that little, like, sorry for hitting the mic there, but, that little, like, screen there of her in that corner area. That's really neat. And also, I gotta say, I love the look of the train, man. I like the more kind of like the brown kind of colors with it, because I think back then, oh goodness, it was definitely a lot more lighter in color if I'm not mistaken, but I kind of like the more like brown tones. Like there's some more like darker browns and some lighter like brown colors within the train. I like it, honestly. It looks really nice. Hey, nice room, I dig this. Yes, it's quite luxurious. How were we able to afford something like this? Karina gave us a one-way ticket. Really nice of her after... well, yeah. If this is the room we're in for the next 2 days, then it was worth it. There appears to be a problem, however. Huh? There are only 3 beds. Well, I'll sleep on the table. It's something that I learn with rare times that I'm at, like a different area or like an event with, I don't know, family and whatnot. If there comes a situation, I always take the couch or the floor or something if it came down to it. I've learned with myself, I can fall asleep anywhere. It could be a chair, I could just, I don't know, lay my back on some concrete. Well, I'm not a back sleeper, I'm a side sleeper, but you get the point. I don't need a mattress, I can just fall asleep anywhere. Some people may be different, that's totally fine, but I'll sleep on the table, I don't mind. Cannon's right. Well, yeah, I'll take the floor. You heard Alon. Alon gets the floor. No, I'm not gonna let Alon sleep on the floor. I'll just ask the staff for some extra blankets. It's fine. Why do you always have to be the goody two-shoes? I'll take the floor, darn it. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Guess I'll go ask for all that now before it's too late. I think I'll take a stroll around as well. I mean, I guess, but I'll sleep anywhere. I don't really care. Don't take too long, guys. We should really group up and discuss a plan for Grand Dream City. They were out of the door before they could even process what I was saying. Oh well, I guess I'll take this time to think about things. I guess they just kind of want to explore and whatnot. And I think I've seen Alexandra kind of walk on out there too. The cabin's pretty cozy. It's so fancy. Cool. And I assume... right, okay. Okay. You can use it to heal your team. Gotcha. Hey, there are 4 of us in a room with only 3 beds. You think you can leave extra bedding for room 2. My apologies, I'll have someone take care of that this instant. I know this isn't much, but please accept this as well. What's this ticket for? It's a voucher for free meals and drinks for the night. There is a small restaurant aboard the train. I hope this will forgive us for our mistake. Are you kidding? I wasn't expecting this at all. Thanks. Oh, Alon, you heard all of that, right? Let's go get some food. For a moment. Sorry, but the conductor's cart is not open for everyone. You're very welcome to explore the other carts, though. Okay, so back then you were literally able... Oh, well. The other room you can't go into. But the other ones you can. I've traveled all the way from Akua Town. I hope to see my girlfriend in the city soon. Well, I hope you have a lovely time with her. I missed what that said there. Notch Trainer, care to show me what you've learned? You have a bunch of Pikachus, don't you? Right. Okay, I don't think I really need to show the team for this battle. As long as you have good levels, most of the regular, like, trainer battles should not really be super tricky. Some might be, but for the most part, if you have good levels and a good solid team, you'll be okay. I don't intend on stopping anytime soon either. You're never too old to be a trainer. You grow each day, each and every day, even at my age. Very true indeed. There's many, much more older people down the line that somehow find success, you know, whether it's with business or, you know, starting a family. Maybe they accomplished something. It's never ever too late to do something. There may be more limitations down the line, but it's never too late. Do the things that you want to do. I don't really like trains. They make my stomach hurt. Why couldn't I have just flown to Grand Dream City? I don't even think there are any airports or anything like that, technically. No, I don't think so. But real quick, let me... before we get into all of that... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that twice. Let's head on... Before I talk to you... Oh, okay, so... I think they've honestly, like, made the train slightly smaller. I believe there was more cabins in here. Sorry, this carriage is not open for visitors at this time. Gotcha. How large do you think Grand Dream City is? It's actually the largest city in the region. It's a good place to explore. So I can't go in there. Oh wow, okay. So you can't even... Because like back then there were a lot of like trainer battles within the train. So I guess they really did kind of downsize it. Okay. Not that I'm like complaining or anything like that. Just, you know, exploring, looking around, checking out the new environment. The Dream District is the central location of Grand Dream City. I've come all the way from Lily Cove City. It's a long ways away. It's a nice place, but I wanted to find inspiration elsewhere. I'm going back home after a business trip to West Garden City. Just got a deal done that will revolutionize the Pokeball market. Interesting. There aren't many cars, but it feels comfier that way. I can agree with that. It's kind of similar with, whatchamacallit. I guess like the debate, like if you like a much more larger home, or smaller home, larger car, smaller car, you know, I don't know. I've always preferred more smaller vehicles, and I definitely prefer a much more like smaller home or smaller space than a large open space. That, oh, sorry for hitting that there, but that's how I've always been, but everyone's different. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the pause there. But anyways, having numerous cars would be an overload to my senses, and frankly, I've already had enough of all of that. I'm still adjusting to this world, but I'm doing well, I think. Cool, cool. So yeah, I guess overall they decided to not have as many cars, within this. Oops, sorry, carts, not cars. Well, is it carts? Cars, okay. I don't know why I said cart. Anyways, she seems too lost in thoughts to notice you. It's kind of interesting because with that one, it still has the question marks, but technically you've already talked to her within Terajuma, and well, I did. If you didn't, then Yeah, you probably wouldn't know who she is, but interesting. I kind of thought that maybe it would still show April. Okay. Well, real quick, just to... The door is locked, obviously. Well, what if I want to jump out? See, we talk to them, talk to you, talk to you. That's locked. Can't go over there. How large do you think Grand Dream City is? It's the largest city in the region. It's good to explore. Right, I already talked to you. I just want to make sure before we do any more. Okay, I think I'm good. Hey Alon, looks like missing... I cannot read today. Hey Alon, looks like missing that bed turned out to be a good thing, yeah? Getting free food and drinks for the night, it's a worthy trade-off. Personally, I prefer the bed, but... Canon, just prove that bad opinions do exist. That's not funny, that's rude. Hey, she thought it was pretty funny. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but it's kinda hard not to in this spot. We don't care, lady. It's fine, really. Thank you. Oh. What? What? Is there a bug on me or something? No, it's just that I know your friend Alon. What? Oh, okay, so, right. If you do the quest within Terrajuma with April here, and then do the oh goodness, the April dance quest and all of that, that's how she'll recognize you. If you don't do any of that, she will not recognize you. That's kind of the difference there with her within this scene, whether you did those things or did not do those things, if anyone's curious. Alon, it's me. What name did I say I was again? Oh right, I asked you to call me April. Alon's a friend of mine. We met on Terrajuma during the Team Zen incident. Oh, it's been a couple of weeks since that's gone down. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. It's okay. That was a depressing time anyways. I'm Venom, and that's Canon. Our friend Malia is in our room. We're all on our own to Grand Dream City right now. Yes, that's where this train takes us, Venom. Duh, I'm Canon. I'm gonna be rude as hell for no reason. You two remind me of my brother and I. Though I'm surprised you four are heading to Grand Dream City now of all times. I mean, I know the festival is happening soon, but strange things have been going on down there. Actually, that's the reason why we're heading to Grand Dream City, to investigate the stone phenomenon and find out who is responsible. This is really dangerous stuff, you guys. Are you really sure about this? We've dealt with a lot. In fact, Alon and I were directly involved with Team Zen's attack on Terrajuma. This isn't anything we cannot handle. Well, I, for one, won't discount your experiences. Just be careful. You never know what will happen next. Breaking news. Breaking news. It is with heavy heart that I announce that our dear flying type gym leader, Talon at Theory? I'm not even going to pronounce that. Just say Talon. I'm going to butcher and destroy that last name. Has been completely encased in stone. No, Talon. We only met for a few moments, but... Ugh, Canon. Talon. Gosh darn it, man. I don't know, because it's like, Talon is such an interesting character that, like, they added. Because, like, there's not a lot with cannot speak today. With Talon, but you do get some things with him. He seems like a guy overall that, you know, wants to be honest and helps people and do good. And, you know, he's definitely a bit of a adventurous type of person, since he likes, you know, flying around to different, you know, areas and cities and, you know, different, you know, areas around the world. So he's a really cool character, and I'm kind of glad that they added more with him, because within V13 and V12, I'm pretty sure, well, this scene here, there wasn't like a cutscene and a little like artwork of him encased in stone there. Alright, sorry for the pause. I died, but I'm back now. But yeah, there wasn't anything like this, and while on the other versions they did mention him, there was barely anything with him at all. So with this version, I like how they give you that quest with the temple ruins within Terajuma. You get to know him, Flora, and Florin a little bit more. So you get a little bit more with him, instead of going into that and being like, oh, who is this guy? He got turned to stone? Well, that sucks. But with this one, even though there's not a lot of interaction still with him, you still get those few that you know overall that he's a kind and good-hearted person overall. So I do like how the story decided to add a little more with Talon. And again, could there be more with Talon, before this scene? Yeah, probably. But to be fair, there are so many characters within this game, and I would safely assume it's incredibly difficult to give every character a ton of screen time. That would make the game so much more longer, and yeah, I think it's good to have, that balance and have it like fluctuate, that, the more important characters kind of get a more, and maybe some, like, every important character has like its high notes and kind of like low notes. I feel like I'm wording that wrong, but not all of them can be like high up and have a ton of spotlight, if that makes sense. I could have worded that better, but you get the point. I like what they've done with this overall. Talon was found in the Scholar District of Grand Dream City at approximately 7:54 a.m. this morning. Unfortunately, that is all the information we have at the moment, but of course this is an ongoing investigation. We will report anything new as it comes in. Still, it definitely does suck to see him, turn to stone, but we'll get it figured out. We'll solve the case. Thank you guys for watching, and please stay safe out there, everyone. The culprit strikes again, and this time it's a gym leader. What is going on in Grand Dream City? Talon was my friend. Okay, so I guess if you go with that one, you get friendship points, and I assume the other one you don't? Let me check the guide just in case. I want to get... Right, relationship values. Oh, nope, wrong one. That's for karma points. Oh, here we go. I believe we're on chapter... Is it 9? No, 10. Yeah, 10. Volunteer to take the floor +2. When it announces Talon turned to stone. If you had done the temple. Talon was my friend, +2/+2 venom. If you stay silent, it's -2 then. Or sorry, not -2, it's neutral. If you had not done the temple quest, we need to investigate is +2 canon, but you get nothing with venom. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. Alon, I'm so sorry. This sucks. Talon. Okay, that really killed the mood. Like, actually. Sorry guys, but I think I'm gonna head back to my room. What is going on with our city? Oh, and real quick, I didn't notice. I guess Malia was kind of listening in on the conversation there. Okay. What is going on with our city? The police can't do anything. Gym leaders can't do anything. Where is our champion? If only they would just act. Half the things that happened would have been resolved easily. One thing's for certain, things are only going to get worse for us now. I think I'm going to head back to my room as well. Sorry, everyone. Oh, that's really cool. So you see Talon there. You see her there. That's cool. I don't want to say her name just yet, but man, I like this so far. It's like I said before, like there's a lot of things that were like added with like Terajuma that I love for the most part. There are a few things that I think could have been done better, and I kind of miss some of the old stuff, but for the most part, I love how they added a ton more, and I think it was a huge improvement on Terajuma's arc. But with this one, like I already see them building it up more and more, adding different scenes and different scenarios and whatnot, and I love it so far. We're barely into this, and I like what they're doing. Like again, there's more with Talon, there's more with this character here. You know, they add a little more to the atmosphere. I like it a lot. That should be enough for the report. What should we do now, ma'am? Contact the Hospital of Hope and notify Isha that there's been another one. Oh, and there she is there. Ma'am, well, sorry, that's not Isha, but, a certain character that I won't name right now. So sorry for the delay, I'm here now, so who's the victim this time? Oh my god. Talon, yeah, I know who he is, I can't believe it. Ma'am, we called you this time because it turned out the person who found him is one of your roommates. Huh? Who? Lavender Bloom. Lavender. The next day. Alright, we should be getting to Grand Dream City today. The train's gonna stop at the Marine Tube first so that people can take their stupid selfies or whatever. Oh, right, that slipped my mind. Where's Cannon? Probably hanging out with the train. I'm not gonna say that word. Elan and I are talking to. We're talking to earlier. Oh, I just see them there. Oh, right, you can't see my cursor, but yeah, Canna and April are talking there. The what? Some lady on the train. I don't know, her name was April or something. Don't think I didn't hear what you said. I don't know what you're talking about. What the? Someone's calling us? Looks like it. I didn't even know you could call from these things. Well, we should pick it up. We should pick up the call, right? Who the hell would be calling us at this time? I'm kind of curious. What if I just leave the room? Oh, okay. Alright, so you cannot go in there. Okay, I just want to see if, anything new happens. Okay. I assume it's pretty much going to be the same. Alright, yeah, it's going to be pretty much the same. Nothing new or different happens here. Alrighty. We should pick up the phone. Who the hell would be calling us at this time? Alright, accept the video call. Let's go for it. Who is it? Oh, Rhoda. Well, I just kind of... Well, no, I think they said her name already. I think, maybe. I don't remember, but that's okay. Hello, hello. I see you guys got my call. Who? Alright, no need to be so aggressive. I'm Rhoda. You know, Karina's friend. Oh, I got your guys' info through Karina, so I decided to call you before you got here, sorry. That way, there's no surprises and stuff like that. Fair? Sounds fair to me. Now, I've gone through introductions myself, so it turns out, or I missed what that said, sorry. Which one is Malia? That would be me. This is Venom, and this is Elan. We have another friend as well, but they're not here at the moment. It's cool, I'll meet them soon enough anyways. You four will be staying at my house for the time being, which is the penthouse at the residential tower. We're getting to stay in a penthouse. You sure are. I'm the community manager in Grand Dream City. I manage community events, so like concerts, festivals, press meetings, stuff like that. It's such a demanding job, but it pays well, as you could probably assume. Oh, that's cool too, so it even shows these two here. At the penthouse, I currently have two other roommates. They are Lavender and Hugh, respectively. Lavender is the psychic gym leader, and Hugh is, well, he's just Hugh. They are not storm chasers like the rest of us, so anything in regards to that stuff should stay confidential in the meantime. But yeah, let's see. If you guys have any questions, I'd say now is the time. Got any questions? We'll go over all of them. Why not? I'm new to this, so yeah. But I will say, well, let me go over this real quick. Grand Dream City. Right, so Grand Dream City is the capital of Avium, a city built by, Thomas Blakery Sir, and his wife, Hazuki Blakery. I like that little subtle thing there. I won't say any more than that. And his wife, Hazuki Blakery. Grand Dream City is held underneath a dome. This dome has multiple functions. Grand Dream City's weather and temperature is completely controlled by its citizens via daily vote. This vote is done at 7:30 a.m. sharp and ends promptly at 7:45 a.m. However, it always rains on Thursdays. That vetoes everyone's vote. The dome itself can also stimulate stars and cloudy atmospheres. Besides that, there are a ton to do and see in the city. It's almost like an entirely different region within a region itself. Guess you could say it's pretty grand? Yeah, it is, but pro tip, everyone in Grand Dream City has heard that joke once or twice too many times, so if you don't want to get any disgruntled looks, I suggest keeping that one in the back of your head. Got it. Got any questions? Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. What you should expect the unexpected, sorry. I don't know how much of the region you've been through, but this is an entirely different beast. The people, the culture, it feels magnified by a significant amount. This is a direct result of the city prioritizing a person's potential to the fullest. That being said, the work culture here is pretty rough. Even the best cities out there have their issues, and Grand Dream City is no different. Speaking of which, I'm sure you'll become familiar with Blade Stars soon enough. That's another can of worms that I will not go into right now. This call is timed, after all. Got any questions? Any house rules? Yes, in fact, I do have house rules, but let's leave that until you get there, yeah? I am the community manager after all. When you all start living with me, your actions directly affect how I'm viewed. I'm not one to care about appearances much, but my job is on the line here. You guys are welcome guests, but I won't hesitate to kick you out if you cause trouble. Please, let's not get it to that point, okay? We're all well behaved, I promise. Got any questions? I think we're good to go. Okay, no questions then. Good. By the way, have you guys heard the news about the last victim? We heard about it through the breaking news report, yeah. So you know that things are getting really serious now, right? This isn't a joke, and people are getting seriously hurt. When you guys get here, we'll get you settled, and then we're jumping right into things. Got it? Got it. Okay, good. Glad that's settled. Listen, the call's about to end. It was nice meeting you all, but I have to dip. I'll be there to pick you guys up tonight, okay? Got it. Thanks, Rhoda. Rhodes. Rhodes? That's actually a new one. I like it. Well, then, I'm off. Bye. I gotta say, oh, wow, okay. This is new as well. Hey, you ready to talk? Man, I like that. I'm so excited to see Grand Dream City, man, because similar to Terrajuma, it seems that they've done a lot more with Grand Dream City and all of that, so that's really cool. I really like that a lot, because I think it's something that they brought up on their, well, the Zumi fundraiser stream. It's something that I remember there was a part of it that I think they were talking about how like Grand Gym City, the old one, it was large, but it just felt empty in a sense. Now, to be fair, on the original Let's Play, we did see quite a bit of that. I don't know all like the new events and scenes and story stuff that happen, but I do know somewhat of the layout and all of that. And I have to say, it just seems like a much more upgraded Grand Dream City from the older versions. Like it seems like it actually feels like a city with all sorts of buildings and people, and I like it a lot. I'm really excited to see that. That was nice of you, Rhoda, to give us a call. Sorry, that was nice of Rhoda to give us a call. It's cool to have some inkling of what the hell we're up against, but I'm starting to get a bit worried. Huh. I mean, I guess hearing that report on Talon really had things set in, people going missing, and then showing up again encased in stone. It's giving me bad vibes. It'll be okay. It is kind of freaky. Toughen up. Coward. I'm not gonna say coward. Let's look at the points here. Coward is -3 Venom, -2 Malia. It's kind of freaky. +1 Venom. Toughen up, -1 Malia, +3 Venom. It'll be okay, +1 Venom, +2 Malia. Okay. I think I'll go if it'll be okay, so I get points with both of them. Even though you get 3 with Venom, but you lose 1 with Malia if you say toughen up, it'll be okay. I hope so. No, Alon's right. We've been through a lot together, and I think we can handle this. Just stick together and we have each other's backs. That should get us through this. I guess Cannon left there, and April's looking out the window. The train stopped. Are we... This is your conductor speaking. We have reached our first destination, the Marine Tube. The Grand Express will be stationed here for exactly 1 hour. Please make good use of your time. Thank you and enjoy. Alright, enough of the presso talk. Let's go check out the Marine Tube. Okay, maybe Cannon will be out there with everyone else. Sounds like a plan. Real quick. Okay, so you cannot go in there. Okay, that's our room. I just like to explore because you never know with these kind of games. There could be something different. Doesn't seem to be the case though. Okay. And I'm kind of curious about the Marine too because that's new. Oh yeah, this was never a thing with the older versions. Sorry, but you cannot proceed any further. Okay. Well, what if I want to drive the train? Guess we're not going to be a conductor today. We'll be here for about an hour. Please enjoy the Marine Tube. It's always a treat to visit the Marine Tube. I'm on the lookout for anything suspicious. You aren't doing anything suspicious, are you? I don't think so. Oh, that's pretty. Man, I've always said it on a few episodes in the past. I love the ocean. I love like rivers and ponds and lakes and just, you know, just like fish and aquatic wildlife, man. I would never like, what is it, like live by an ocean or really by a lake or anything like that. I don't think I'd really want to, but I don't know. There's just something so neat and just beautiful about aquatics, man. I don't know. The clam pearl is precious. I want one of my own someday. The whale lord looks kinda strange. It's just staring at me. The whale lord? You mean the wishy-washy? I don't see a whale lord. There's a Staryu there. Wow, you can't even see the end of the tunnel. It just fades into black. My wife is always eager to get back to work. She's gunning for that promotion after all. This is nice and all, but I need to get back home soon. Oh, wow. That's a neat little tease there. Okay. I like that. Magnificent. The inspiration from the marine tube is flowing through my veins. This place is incredible, Alon. I've never seen this before. Dad and I went to Grand Dream City by boat, so we only saw what's above all of this. It's kind of cool to hear. It's always nice to kind of remember, events and places you went through or went to, sorry, with friends, family, and such, Okay. Hey, Cannon. Hello, Venom. You didn't come back to the room last night. You up late talking to your girlfriend? She was real cute, What? What was her name again? Apricot? It's April. He knew. Oh my god, he knew. Hey Venom, I need you to bring it down a little. What? Her name? Knowing her name suddenly makes her my girlfriend? Cannon, you're falling for the bait hard. Yeah, I'm just teasing. No need to be so defensive. Well, does this start something? Because I would have talked to Venom first before Cannon. We'll play it out. Because I don't want it to leave onto the train without speaking with Venom. Unless there's something to be defensive about, there isn't. We just talked for a while. Oh yeah, where is she now? She says she didn't feel comfortable leaving the train, so she stayed behind. Is that so? Oh, okay. It does start something. Let me talk to Venom real quick. And then we'll go to Cannon. Alright, I'm back now. Let me do this again just in case. Oh, she just is heh. Okay. I just didn't want to miss any dialogue with Venom is all. Hey, I think I see something. You see something? I see it. Whatever it is, it's coming this way. That's a bro moment. That has never happened before on the older versions. And I'm pretty sure that was, I don't really want to say his name right now. Hey! Oh, that's cool. Venom does not seem happy about that. And rightfully so. He definitely came close to all of us, so... I don't think he would ever do anything to, harm or accidentally hit somebody. I'm sure he's very skilled, but... I think Venom has every right to be pretty pissed off there. And I kind of like that little scene with Venom, because it's similar with the Indrid scene, where she and Indrid got arrested. She was about to, just, go off on the officers, but Indrid had to calm her down, no, don't do anything stupid. I like that. What? Oi. Watch where you're going. You nearly swept us away with that thing. Sorry. Well. What do you mean, sorry? You could have really hurt someone, you jerk, and all you have to say is sorry? Alright, calm down there. I have a question for everyone here. I'm looking for someone, a woman with dark skin, long black hair, and purple clothes. I'd give her a name, but knowing her... Sorry. I'd give her a name. Give her name. No, God, I'm reading that wrong. I'd give you her name, but knowing her, that'd be completely useless. Huh? Have you seen her? She's hard to miss. Observe him, my desk there. Did the friendship points do anything? Nothing. So it's either you have or haven't. I mean, we have. I don't think I want to tell you. Mm. It's weird because, like, I know. I don't want to get into, like, spoiler stuff with this guy, but I don't think it's bad if you say I have, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what the dialogue does. Is that so? Well, what if I'm not satisfied with that answer? You are under arrest for passenger endangerment. Please surrender yourself. Surrender this dragon pulse. You. You know what? You're right, officer. I'm completely surrendered to the power of the law. If you're able to catch me. See ya. Wait. See, that's the thing why I went with nope. Because, like, with that little scene there, I don't want to get into spoilers with him, but you could tell that he's a very aggressive natured individual, willing to just up and get rid of Professor Jenny. Not Professor Jenny. Officer Jenny. Without any hesitation. So I think I'm gonna go with nope. That man is fast. Apologies for all the havoc. The man has committed several violations. As a result, we're gonna have to cut this trip short and head on to Grand Dream City. That is unfortunate. It is, but I have to put out an official warrant and report it to the station. We'll be leaving in the next 10 minutes. Please make sure you have everything and board the train again. When I get my hands on that punk, I'll give him the old one too. Venom, just let it go. He apologized and everything. No. Getting sent flying against the glass hurt, and you know what? If it hurt my arm and also my feelings, I deserve a little compensation. A single punch to the face will do. I mean, to be fair, I get it that he said sorry. Did he really mean it? Probably not, but maybe he did. Who knows? But I don't know. It's like one of those situations that it's like, let's say, I don't know, you're in a situation, a guy just punches you, you're about to go swing back, and he's like, no, I'm sorry, don't hit me. Don't. It's like, I'm not a person of violence. I don't like being a violent person. I never really have been a violent person, but yeah, you kind of deserve that punch in the head if you're gonna go around hurting others, you know? So I can understand what Venom is trying to say. But at the same token, I understand Malia's stance as well. Just let it go. It's done, it's over. Just move on. I understand both sides of the field. Of course, I would more so prefer to just let it go. But if you want to get that punch in, hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You can be so dramatic sometimes, you know that? That man was talking about Lady April, I know it. Lady? See? I knew it. What? Wait, why did I say that? I think we already know the answer. Wait for us. Alon, could you do me a huge favor? Please check up on Lady April. I think she's not doing well right now. I'm kind of curious though, what if you went with the other answer though? I want to see both dialogues. Alright, I'm back here. I'm just more so curious. It doesn't seem like it adds or subtracts. I just want to see the other cutscene. I have. Interesting. So, canon is kind of like surprised that we even admitted to that. Have not, we have not. Sorry for wasting your time, sir. You sure about that? You don't look so confident. I'd say you do know where she is. So cough it up now. Okay, so it just does that then. Well then... Does canon say anything afterwards? Let's see. Okay, so nothing really changes. It's just more so the exclamation point, but it doesn't seem like it adds or subtracts points, so you can go about how you wish to do so. I think I'm gonna go with nope overall. Alright, I'm back here now. I went with nope as my answer. You can go about it how you wish to do so, of course, but yeah. See, I'll board the train soon. Oh, interesting, so the one whale lord disappears then. Okay. Please enjoy the sights. Alrighty then. The train moves once again. Okay. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. But that was really neat, honestly, because like I brought up before, that was never a thing within V12, so like I really like how they're adding more. That mean guy blew me away with his Pokemon, not cool. But at least I'll have something to write about when I get back home. I guess we can't talk to the lady there. Okay. It's a shame things got cut short because of one person, but it's for our safety. Right. Okay. Real quick. We'll talk to these guys here, then we'll go over there. Guess we're heading out then. That's fine with me. The marine tube was cool, but a little overhyped. The marine tube was a nice experience. Maybe we can properly enjoy it sometime in the future. Could you please check on April? I think she needs it. Yeah, sure. I gotcha. Seems to be locked. Knock on the door. Oh, alrighty. Hey, Alon? Thanks for checking in on me. I'm doing fine. I'm just a little anxious at the moment. And I gotta say, I really like that little, like, sprite there. I can't tell. I don't know if she's, like, holding her hand or holding her arm. She kind of has, like, a blank expression. It's something that, like, I've noticed with the game, that they add different, you know, like sprite animation things with like the face or like the arm, the leg movements, and like their head. Like they've really like done a fantastic job with, you know, expressing, you know, like, you know, the atmosphere with like their face and the emotions and whatnot and the movements and all that. It's such a cool extra touch that, you know, it doesn't have to be done, but they go the extra length and the extra mile to add those subtle details. It's really cool, and I really do enjoy that, honestly. Um, I would assume because of that guy. Yeah. Don't worry, he's not trying to hurt me. If anything, I'm the one being difficult. He just wants the best for, well, it doesn't matter. He's gone for now. Please have a seat. Why are you on this train? Are you okay? Let's check in on her. Are you doing okay? I'd rather that than just ask why she's on the train. But real quick, let me look at the points. Are you okay is +2, +4 if you had completed secrets of the shards, of the black shards. Yeah, we did do that. Okay. To be honest with you, Alon, no, I'm not really holding up well. It's because of what happened on Terrajuma with Nim. Remember when I told you I was traveling with someone for a short time? That person was Nim. She was someone I knew for a very long... She wasn't someone I knew for very long, sorry. But I felt a connection with her From the moment she was born in this world, she struggled to find love, struggled to find acceptance. When I heard you and your group were doing everything you could to save her, well, I cried. I cried because that's what she always wanted. People who loved her for her, and that's all. I guess I was hoping for a fairy tale ending, but not everything is so simple and sweet. And she's right though. You know, like, it sucks a lot because, you know, I want good things to happen for all of us. I want all of us to have, you know, the good moments, you know. Unfortunately, the tough times and the sad and rough moments, they're gonna come. And hopefully we all prevail and learn and do things right, fumble a little bit, learn from that, and keep going forward with our lives, you know. But for some people, they don't get a happy ending. Some don't actually get to the finish line. Some don't get to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it sucks. It sucks, but that's just life. I feel guilt because I know I could have done something, but I didn't. It's not what Nim would have wanted, but I could have done it anyways. What was the right answer? Why is it always so hard to pick the right one? I'm such a failure. Everyone wants me to be like her, but I can't do it. I'm not strong like she was. Now, I know who she's referring to. It's not Nim, but that's kind of like heavy spoilers. Like who? Just someone in my past, I guess. Just forget I said anything. Alan, I know a lot of this is just me uncomfortably venting to you. For that, I'm sincerely sorry. There's no need to be sorry. You know, like I listen to quite a few, you know, internet friends and whatnot when they have their moments to just, you know, vent and talk. And the important thing is listen, be there for them, and help them through thick and thin. But I want to thank you for listening. I haven't really had the chance to vent about this to anyone, so even if you can't relate, I'm so happy you're here. I think I'm going to be okay. I just need time to pick myself back up. Thanks again for the visiting. Thank you for visiting me, Alon. I just need some time alone for now. Oh. That is interesting. That's the same eye that appeared at Goldenwood Forest with me, Malia, at the picnic, before things went from, well, from good to bad. Interesting. Okay. Alon, did you just feel that? What was that? Something's not right. We have to stop this train right now. It's no use, the conductor won't listen to me. Friend, I need your help. Unfuse, please. We're stopping this train ourselves. I can stop the train with the help of my two friends here. Now that's cool. I wonder if it's a different scene with the Fuse Soul Rock if you don't do the quest. If it is different, that's cool. I can stop the train with the help of my two friends here, but we need to hold down both sides of the train or else the other half is just going to go flying from the force. Alon, take Lunatone with you to the other side of the train. That's all you need to do, please. No, I didn't. I meant to walk to get him. We don't have much time. Take Lunatone to the back of the train. Real quick. Hey guys, I got a Lunatone. Oh, sorry, something just happened and it's distracting me. I hope everything's okay. So even she kind of felt the presence. That Lunatone. I understand, please help April as best as you can. You have something following you, Alon. Indeed I do. Lunatone, we're just going for a little stroll. But what's cool is, real quick, on the older version, what was it? April would like glow all like gold But with this one, it seems they changed that. I don't want to get into the specifics on the whole gold thing and all of that, because that kind of gets into the heavy stuff. But I understand why they changed that. I get why they did that. Right, yeah. In that scene, she doesn't glow at all. Oh, hey, it's one of the Kimono girls. A little sneak peek on that quest. Holy. Oh, wow. That's a bro moment. And I gotta say, bro, look at this route. It looks so amazing. Like, oh my god. Like, hold up. Like, look at the train. Well, we've seen the train already, but like, the bridge. It looks so different than the old versions. That is cool. I like that. Oh no. I don't know how the train stopped, but if it didn't, this would have been disastrous. What or who could have done this? Maybe it was that person we saw at the marine tube. He didn't get what he wanted, so he tried to sabotage the train. No. What? He would never do something like this. Never. And how would you know that? I just know. Okay, that's enough. We should just figure out a plan. Out what the plan is, sorry. The plan is for me to call the station and request for help. It may take some time, but help will be on the way. I guess we're just sitting ducks until then? Sir, big problem. Our communication system is acting all funky. We can't contact, sorry. Alright, sorry, I had to get some water. We can't contact Grand Dream City for help at the moment. What? It was just fine a few minutes ago. We know, but it's been acting weird ever since we reached this island. Oy vey. Okay, alternate solution. I have a way we can fix this. My father used to have a friend called Kevlin in a place called Abledis Town. He's an architect and probably the one responsible for building this bridge in the first place. If you let Kevlin know about the broken bridge, he could fix it in no time. Okay, if it was on the way anyway, then sure. Yes, we'd be happy to help out in any way we can. In that case, we can reach Abledis Town by heading down south and then making a right. I guess I'll just be waiting here to explain the situation to Kevlin, assuming he's willing to help, that is. Okay, we'll be off then. Are you going to be okay yourself? By yourself, sorry. I'll be fine, I promise. Oh, and Cannon? Never mind actually. Okay. I'll stay here and wait for Kevlin to arrive. Man, that's so cool. It just looks so great, man. But with that, we're like an hour and a half in the video. We're gonna stop there. I know the first 20 minutes was just me doing that explanation, but we'll stop there. I know I brought it up before that I wanted to talk about some of the live stream stuff because I got a comment on that. I kind of wanted to go over some of the Jane and Zumi segment stuff from what he commented just to bring it up on the video. We'll do that next episode as we're, exploring through the new route and all that good stuff and just, continue the story as usual. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.